take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. This that splash, this that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
An absolutely perfect fall afternoon for football, and we are under bright blue Colorado skies at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Broncos' new signee for 2020, Sam Martin, former Lion, on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. That's taken on the 25. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. An impressive 75-yard punt return. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Carr. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Damian Wilson on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsay. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The 48-yard line.
The 3rd-year defensive tackle out of Florida State, DaDeac9's, with a nice play there. Started every game for Kansas City during their Super Bowl run a season ago.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. He'll find Lindsay here. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
56 for Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
On first down, Lindsey able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Frank Clark there.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
That's a gain of 3.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
That's good.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
To kick off for Denver.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
9-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And a 1st
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Damian Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter.
Chiefs 14, Broncos 7. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Play action. Now it's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Lindsey.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it, fumble, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. On first down, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He was calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Completes it to Hardman. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
5-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
On play action, now Carr. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Alex Okafor picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on...
This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Number 10.
Tyreek Hill with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
The extra point is...
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Lindsey. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 10.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Throws right side, and that's complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
By the Chiefs.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 35. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 5 at 4.